Dwayne Wade is back in NBA Live Mobile with a brand new 88 overall Grandmaster for the new Hoops Max promo. But can you get him nominally spent? And if not, what can you actually get nominally spent? So I hope all of you guys had a great Christmas and are enjoying the Christmas holidays. As you can see, the Hoops Max promo is here. It's the same format as the finals promo, which we had last season, but it's not one that we have had quite a lot of time. So you might be confused as to how to go about this promo and what you can actually get nominally spent from it. Well, it focuses on two main sides to the promo. You got one side which is focusing on those bash tokens, and the other side mainly focusing on those eggnog tokens over there. Bash token events, there are 2 of them every single day, and they will cost you 75 stamina a piece, and they'll also give you 4 bash tokens and a chance at more. Now, obviously with the packs, it doesn't exactly show you exactly what that chance is of getting some more tokens. I'm guessing it might be about 50% chance of getting a 5th token, maybe not more than that. I'm not 100% sure on that. I've pulled 4 tokens out of that first event. I haven't played the second one, so I can't really say exactly what the chances are, but on the right hand side, you're going to be getting eggnog tokens. And there are those 2 different sides to this sort of promo, and that's highlighted through the master choices. If you look in the news tab and you look at the cards either side of Dwayne Wade, you'll notice on the left hand side you got an eggnog master, a bash master, and then you got an eggnog master and another bash master. So each different side, the bash side and the eggnog side, have 2 masters apiece. So it might be thinking about which side do you want to try and get both of the masters for, or which side do you want to prioritize, or which masters do you want to prioritize out of the whole promo. But back to the eggnog events, each one of these ones, again, it's a chance of getting an eggnog token. Again, it doesn't tell me exactly what the chances are of getting an extra token, and if so, how many tokens it is a possibility of getting. I'm guessing it's a maximum of 2 tokens per event, but I'm not 100% certain on that. So those are 8 events on the right hand side, 2 events for the bash ones, and there are also some blitz events. These ones are a little bit different in that they're going to give you 50 hoops max points, a bash token, and an eggnog token. These ones only cost 50 stamina a piece, and there are 10 of them every single day. So you're going to have to play through all of these 75 stamina events 8 times, because there are 8 on the right hand side, 2 on the top ones. That's 750 stamina in total, and then also another 500 stamina just from this blitz event over here. So that puts you at a total of 1,250 stamina for all of these events every 24 hours, which isn't too much of a stretch nominally spent, considering if your stamina bar is at 600 like mine. Obviously, if it is a little bit less, it's going to be a little bit more tricky, but it's not going to be a ridiculous stamina grind to try and play through all the events. So those points are really interesting because those are going to help you out through the milestones, and in these milestones, you're just simply going to get more tokens. You're going to get these bash tokens, you're going to get some which give you both bash and eggnog tokens, or you're going to get ones that give you guaranteed eggnog token. As you scroll all the way to the end, it only goes up to 20,000, but at 20,000 and a little bit earlier at 14,000, you're going to get yourself an 80 overall player select. Now this is going to be very important as we take a look at the sets, because as you'll notice, you need to get yourself these 80 overall players to then go ahead and get yourself the 86 masters, as well as some extra tokens. So you'll notice for this Williams, you're going to need to get yourself 3 of the 80 overall masters and 80 bash tokens. There are 2 sets of 80 overall masters, as I mentioned earlier. There's the bash ones and the eggnog ones. You'll notice the pack over here, 15 of the bash tokens gets you an 80 overall select pack for the bash side, and then 15 eggnog tokens gets you an 80 overall select pack for that eggnog side over there. And you'll notice with the masters, if you got 2 masters of the same side, you've got yourself 3 80 overall masters for this eggnog master, and then obviously for the other eggnog master, you're gonna need to get yourself those other 3 80 overall masters. So in total, there are 6 per side, 6 of the 80 overall masters per side. You need 3 of them specifically for this one and 3 of them specifically for the other one. So bear that in mind when you're selecting your 80 overall masters. Make sure you're picking the right ones for the right set, for the right master that you want to try and get. So that is where you're exchanging those tokens. There are also some exchange sets to get you some extra points and help you out through the milestones. You notice I've done this one already over here, and you're going to need to stick in 3 70 to 76 overall gold players to get yourself 800 hoops max points. That's going to be really helpful in the milestones, and you'll notice it has a cooldown on it of 8 hours, meaning you can do it 3 times every single day, and is really going to help you out in getting you to the end of the milestones. And the very final set is another exchange set, so it's basically trading 3 of the tokens for 2 of your choice. So you could chuck in 3 bash tokens and get 2 of the eggnog tokens out, and vice versa. You could put in 3 of those eggnog tokens and get 2 of those bash tokens out. This one you're kind of doing at the end once you've got all of your tokens and you know exactly what you want to do with them and which masters you want to try and get. But again, having that clear sort of pathway in your head as to where where you want to go could be the difference between you getting 2 or 3 of the masters by the end of the promo. So that's something to keep into consideration, and again, we'll go through all the calculations in a bit. But then going on to the store itself, there are some extra stuff you can buy from cash, coins, and also credits. So you'll notice 20 Hoops Max points, you can watch an ad, or you can spend 50 credits, buy 5 of them every single day. That gets you 20. And then you can also see 75 Hoops Max points. You can buy 10 of those a day, and they'll each cost 15k coins over there. There's chance packs to get yourself some extra 80 overall players. Those each cost 300 NBA cash, and they will give you 175 points if you don't get a player. There's some bundles and all that stuff. You can buy the VIP event pass if you want to spend real money. That'll get you an extra event on the limited time event where you can actually go ahead and play through and get yourself some extra points over there. It's going to give you 500 points every single time you play through it. It doesn't cost any stamina at all, but you do have to spend real money in order to unlock that. So overall, you are simply getting points, using them to go through the milestones, getting some extra tokens from the event and the milestones themselves, using those tokens in the sets and getting players, and then trading those players for the 86s, and then ultimately trying to get all 4 86s to get yourself that Dwayne Wade. You should be able to get those 86s back once you get him, but can you actually go ahead and get it no money spent? Well, to go through all the calculations, you have to start with the promo length, which is 6 days, as you can see over here, 5 days and 21 hours, basically 6 days, and you have to start off with working out how many points you're going to get. And if you take a look at the Blitz event, you're going to get 50 points every single event. There are 10 of them every single day, so that's 500 points per day, times up by the promo length, which is 6, that is 3,000 points from those alone. If you look at the sets, you can notice there is that player exchange set, which is going to give you 800 Hoops Max points, and you can do that 3 times every single day just because of that 8-hour cooldown. That is going to put you at 2,400 points per day, times that by 6, that will get you up to 14,400 points from that alone. And then from the store itself, you'll notice there is that coin pack, and of course the credit pack. Coin one for 75 points, the credit one for 20 points, and the credit one is only done 5 times, whereas the coin one is done 10 times. So that is 850 points per day, times that again by 6, that's 5,100 points in total. If you add all of that up, so 3,000 points from the events, 14,400 points from the sets, and 5,100 points from the store, that's 22,500 points. And in those milestones, it only goes up to 20,000, so you're getting all of these rewards if you do everything I just mentioned earlier, the events, the sets, and the store. Obviously, you don't have to get up to 22,500, you just need to get up to 20,000, so whatever way you do that, make sure you're doing that, because that will put you in the best position at getting some of the masters. Now for these events, I'm just going to simply work it out of you having 0 chance at getting an extra token, because I don't know what that chance is, and I don't know exactly how lucky you're going to be in trying to get some extra tokens. So we're going to take the chance of being 0% of you getting any extra tokens from the bash events and also those eggnog events. So from these bash events, you're going to get yourself 8 tokens per day, times up by 6, that's 48 bash tokens. From the right hand side on those eggnog events, you're going to get 8 tokens again, times up by 6, that's another 48 eggnog tokens. And then from the Blitz event, you're getting 10 of both, so that is 60 tokens throughout the entirety of the promo of each separate side. You're going to get 60 bash tokens and 60 eggnog tokens. If we add that to all the stuff you're getting from the milestones in terms of tokens, that's 166 bash tokens and 160 eggnog tokens, plus those 2 80 overall select packs. And then with those tokens, you are of course going to need 15 tokens per 80 overall master. And then if we look at the 86 overall masters, you're going to need 3 of the 80 overall masters and 80 of the specific tokens. So 3 times 15, because that's 15 tokens per master, plus the 80 tokens, that's going to get you your 86 master, which is 125 tokens per 86 master. Now obviously that is a considerable amount of tokens, but you can use those 80 overall select packs, the 2 that you get in the milestones, however you wish. You might want to use 1 for one side and 1 for the other side. But because it is 125 tokens and you're getting 160 eggnog tokens and 166 bash tokens, you can guarantee yourself at least 1 of the 86 masters from each separate side. If you're trying to get Dwayne Wade, you need to get yourself 250 bash tokens and 250 eggnog tokens to get yourself that grand master. Obviously it depends on how you use those 80 overall select packs you're getting from the milestones, because you could use 1 from each side, you could use 2 on one side and none on the other side. It really depends on what you actually use them for. If you use both select packs on one side, you're going to need to get yourself 220 extra tokens to get yourself your 86 master. So it does depend on how you go about doing it. I reckon no money spent spent guy generally is going to get 2 masters, whether they both be from the same side or not. That depends on what you want to get. Of course, you could push to get a 3rd master, but it is going to be very, very tricky indeed. To try and get that, you might have to spend some money, some cash to get some extra players, or you could try your luck in the core sets. If you go over to the trade up sets and try and get some 80 to 82 overall players, and you have to really hope and get lucky to get yourself some 80 overall players from the promo. I'm not 100% sure whether they dish out the promo players. In previous promos like the one we had last time, people were getting some masters out of these trade up sets, so it might be worth trying to do a couple, see how lucky you're getting in getting an 80 overall master, because every single 80 overall master you get is going to take away 15 tokens from the total required to get Dwayne Wade or the 86 overall master. So that might be something to take into consideration if you are trying to get yourself all the way up to Dwayne Wade. So it is nice to see Dwayne Wade back in NBA Live Mobile. It's been a long time since we've had him. Let me know in the comment section down below which masters are you going to try and get. And if you found the video helpful, make sure you drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.